That I just ended, that is a conference, a speaking engagement, a corporate speaking engagement for a conference that reached out to me in June. It is now middle of November, and the conference is in February, and we just on that phone call sealed the deal. It's been taking forever. They've had, corporate conferences, this happens all the time, but this was excessive. They just had committees that changed and people that came and left and decided to go to other places and stopped working, and it just kept going on and on and on. Still Halloween balloons out. The most recent vlog you watched was actually me in Michigan at University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. Well, a lot has happened since then. It's been well over a week since that vlog, so the timeline here, if you follow my channel, is not going to make a lot of sense unless I explain what's been going on. So I flew back from Michigan, and when I did that, I only had one day off before I actually had to go to a youth leadership conference up in Western Massachusetts. It was the Western Massachusetts Association of Student Councils, WMASC. Anyway, 10 high schools sent representatives from their student councils all to this conference. So there were 200 plus high school students that do student council from all over the region, and they do a couple of events a year. And for this event, they invited me to be their keynote speaker, which was awesome. I love doing that. If you're new here, you may not know I'm not just a magician. I am a youth motivational speaker and corporate keynote speaker. I've got a TEDx talk called How to Magically Connect with Anyone that's got 2.5 million views or something. You can check it out right about there. So as a speaker, my topic is about how to make better and more meaningful connections with the people in your life, that you can learn from how magicians have mastered the ability to take on other perspectives in order to create wonder and connect with their audiences, and you can learn to do the same thing in your personal and professional lives. That conference was terrific. The speech was a huge success. The students were so much fun. They were so attentive and in such a good mood. I hope I can go do that every year. It was awesome. Then I had one day off to prepare for another major travel. I actually flew to Chicago to do a college show out there. I actually vlogged that entire day, but for certain reasons I'm going to hold off posting it for a few months because there's some stuff that I want to use that to talk about. Then I got back from Chicago, and the very next morning, I had to drive out to White Plains, New York, which is kind of right outside New York City. It's a couple hours from here, to do a bat mitzvah. And then the very next day, I had that really high-end wedding for kind of a minor celebrity that I mentioned in this video right here. And that was also a tremendous success. It was so much fun. I guess what I'm trying to say is, this is an interesting reminder for me, because I watch vloggers on YouTube just like you guys watch me and other people, and it's kind of an interesting reminder that what you see on vlogs is like 1% of my actual life. Like it's a good reminder that when I watch Casey Neistat, and you're like, wow, that guy works really hard. We don't even know the half of it. We see like 1% of his life. If it looks like he's working hard in the vlogs, you can bet he is working his butt off, and we don't see most of it. We don't see the meetings and the phone calls and the just relentless amount of hard work that goes into what he does, or Peter McKinnon or Sarah Dietschy or John Hill or any of these people that you may be into. And it was interesting when I was today starting to vlog, and I went, wow. If I just upload today's vlog and I don't mention that, you will have no idea that it just, you know, in the 2-day span between vlogs that you watch, that there was actually a week and a half of major travel and 4 huge events and tons of prep that I did that I just didn't film because, to be honest, I just had to buckle down and focus on those events, and the live events come first before the vlog every time. Hi, can I get a small cold brew with cream? And that's it. Life has largely become this careful balancing act between enjoying where I'm at and what I have and never being satisfied, right? And the two of them seem really at odds with each other. My default position is never being satisfied. You will never be satisfied. Right? I always want more. I want the next step. I want to grow. I want to get bigger. I want to get better. But over the last few years, Lindsay, my wife, as we've, you know, as our relationship, as we started dating and we, you know, got engaged, got married, she's really helped teach me the benefit, the kind of life benefit of slowing down every so often and taking a breath and enjoying what you have and what you've already achieved. So that's what the next 2 weeks for me are all about. Between now and Thanksgiving, or like the end of November, I only have a handful of gigs, and for the most part, I've got a ton of time off. I'm planning on using that time to make some videos for you guys. That's something I enjoy. To relax, to just like catch up on TV and movies and some shows and things that I enjoy. To play some music, continue working on an album that I've been working on with my father for the last year and a half. It's a kind of a rock opera concept album. More on that later. I have an entire video coming on my life in music, which is something that I think a lot of my viewers here, you guys on YouTube, do not know anything about, because you know me as a magician and a camera guy, a vlogger. So that begs the question, where the heck are you going? What are you driving to today? It's not a gig, it's not work. Well, it's work, but it's not my work. It's somebody else's work. And, well, you'll see in a minute. Nevin's been working on his, is this actually the first stand-up magic show that you've done? Yeah. You've done hypnosis, right?
I did one show in elementary school, but it wasn't like a...
In elementary school?
Yeah, it wasn't like my, it wasn't like a...
It wasn't like your debut or anything.
Yeah, it wasn't like a debut,
so,
you know,
you got booked for a company holiday party, for actually a fairly big company, we won't say who it is, but for a fairly big company here in Connecticut, and so I drove out here to help him work out how to do a stand-up show. Like 100 people, right?
Yeah, about 100 people.
That's a lot of people. Are we nervous?
No, not yet.
We should be nervous. That's too much confidence. We're gonna lose that confidence before the show and you'll do it better. All right, we're gonna keep working on this. Ooh.
It's a staring contest.
You're losing. So. Oh, that's not gonna work.